Bird. We got the cipher lead, B.O. We got the Raptors, Jihad. We got I.E. Denitra Pope. We got Truth Bar. We got our spotlight guest of the day, L.S. Limitless Soundz. Welcome to K.N.O.C.K, where we open doors through hip hop. I'm your MC OG, and this is another Webisode of K.N.O.C, which stands for Knowing Nothing Overcomes Knowledge. Today, our spotlight guest is all the way from the east side of Chicago, L.S. Limitless Soundz. We got the producer today, which is Rob Bates, you of our own, doing his thing. He's also producing tracks for L.S. The beat master is going to let y'all know a little bit more about Rob Bates, so stay tuned, because this is K.N.O.C.
Alright, so today on K.N.O.C, the producer of the day, Rob Bates, U of I's own. Y'all can catch his beats at soundcloud.com/therobbates. We're gonna get into the cipher in a minute. First, let's kick back to O first, alright? Let's go. K.N.O.C.
So before we get into the cipher, we're gonna have LS spit an acapella joint for y'all. Alright?
Alright. Birth of a legend, son of the God, will be great as a Nas, nigga won't fake a facade. Caressing a cloud and raping a star. Polygamous with instruments and a pagan with bars. Mayhem and laws, breaking the laws, cause they can't confine them. Spitting in silence while sitting inside insane asylum. Crazy rhyming to the normal minded who ain't used to this. Brainstorming, raining diamonds brighter than your crucifix. The missing link, the chain of events that you come across. The second man is Jesus to heal a blind with his palms. Around the pen like barbed wire and guards. Let my penmanship free the imprisonment from their yards. Take the system and pick it apart. Innocent niggas who charge all weight. Intricate thoughts into my business evolve. Gripping my balls, wait, freeing the people, defeating the evil God over my shoulders. Witness splitting these oceans, the dread like Moses.
Alright, y'all, so the topic of the cipher is speak. Now, they don't have to actually say speak, but they do have to refer to the word speak. K.N.O.C. Cipher lead.
Sometimes I speak the word I think. Shit, I get spent. I don't blink. Until I speak, them words get spoke. Then I show teeth. Ain't he a beast? I'm out of this, man. Don't even say shit in this. But when I speak, they know what it is. I do this shit like Tiger when he's standing at the tee. I see the green. There's a hole in one. I put a hole in him. Hold your son. Hold on. Poaching them like hunters.
War with a wordsmith. Like goddamn, I mean it's God's gift. I'm in a blazer, man. From the God. I'm getting Mrs. Crew. I do this shit because I got to. Mrs. Crew, my words, man, you can't have it. Everything I spit, man, I'm like Prodigy and Havoc, man. That's, man, my mob deep if you ain't checked the cipher. We give y'all niggas bars, all we do is spit you lifeless.
This is autistic. If rap is speech, then these other niggas got autism. Artistically crafted the way I ball spit it. And if you feel the elevation, then they all lifted. It's all gifted, God gifted, but no subtitles. So can you picture that? And if this is Bible verses, then tell me could they scripture that? It's like this came from Moses, and I am splitting oceans. And every time I brainstorm, you might see an erosion from the rocks that go to the earth. Matter of fact, fuck that, it's a tsunami. And I ain't talking cartoons, nigga, my goons is behind me. Good Lord.
I speak from that cold dome, one block off Blackstone. Used to know a few black stones that trapped harder than Home Alone. Be slapped off them Macaulay Coke, and he ain't supposed to pull on the coast. And them alley boys dreaming the gator bands of crates with the C-Rock like Diddy.
LS in the building, on the couch, the new sub. The Raptors is going to take over the conversation today, and the topic is individuality.
Okay, so I'm going to take over the topic of the day. So I'm going to put it in the format of individuality. I mean, what are the benefits and the ills of individuality? individuality in either society or hip hop as a general. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I guess I'll start with the ills. The ills of individuality is that what do people do it for? Like, are you being an individual just to be an individual, or is that actually you? I feel like a lot of people, you know, take individuality like, I just want to be different, just to say being different and not really being true to self. And I think that's an ill of individuality. So then people will take it to an extreme, and not everybody's trying to be an individual, everybody ends up looking the same. That's the ill. I think, you know, the positive side of it is that those who are truly being themselves, I think individuality is effortless.
So what you're saying is true individuality. It's kind of in you by nature.
Yes.
It's not something that you put on the facade for society.
Yeah, and it's also about choices.
Exactly.
When you're in a systematic world, you have to choose, and your individuality can be tarnished by that because you made this choice just because, well, I gotta get this money because I gotta pay this bill. But if I didn't have to pay this bill, I probably wouldn't get this money this way. So it's about choices.
I don't think that they have any. I mean, the reality is that, you know, I think choice is an illusion. That's me. And I say that because I feel as though things are pre-written. I think things are, you know, think anything that happened has already happened, nothing's new under the sun. So even the idea of choice, it's like, okay, something will happen, and then after it happens, you think of why it happened. So life is not making a choice, it's finding out the reason.
So speaking of individuality, we're going to get into this individual LS, Limitless Soundz, all the way from East Side of Chicago.
East Side.
Tell us, how long have you been rapping, and what has inspired you to rap?
Let's see. October 29th, yes, the legend was born. No. No, I've been spitting since, I'd say seriously probably since like 12 or 13. You know, I'd say 13, I guess, when I was like for real. I was with a group called Minority Report at first. And, you know, we was doing it for a long time. I mean, you know, Eric Crown Theater, Taste of Chicago, like touring, you know, so I've been real seasoned in it. You know what I mean? Like my uncles and them, you know, was right from the usual suspects. I just grew up in hip hop. My father spit. I grew around hip hop. My mothers and them loved Dusties, you know what I mean? So I came from an old school soulful type of hip hop type of band collaboration. So I just incorporate all of that into my music. And yeah, it started off with poetry. You know, I did poetry at school, and then teachers were like, oh, you can write poetry? And I'm like, oh, and I can say it in front of class and people are like, and I'm like, oh, I can do this shit. You know, so then after that, it was like, man, let me make this into hip hop. You know, so it's around 7th or 8th grade, you know, it's a couple of the rapper cats, and we would kind of like battle back and forth. We'd say like 2 lines, and then like wait a whole period, then another, and I think of another 2 lines, like kind of like battle back. You know what I mean? Right. And then 2 lines went from 4, then that 4 went to 6, and that 6 turned to a 16. And it's like, that's how I learned how to freestyle, and that really got me into it. That's what I mean, so yeah, that's how I know.
So,
oh, you said what inspired me?
Yeah.
My fault. I really started rapping, like, I mean, it sounds cliche, but like Tupac, he was the only rapper that I heard at that time that touched my soul. And as a shorty, I couldn't understand why he touched my soul. I was like, he makes me feel some type of way. Pause, right? But like, you know, like Tupac gave me a certain feeling, like I feel him. And I wanted to replicate that. I wanted to duplicate that. I'm like, okay, I want to do what he does.
Limitless, where can we get your music? Are you?
What's
your next move? Are you doing any performances?
Well, you know, I just signed with a management team called Mad Tactics. And I mean, when I say I just signed, I just put my name on that battle line like 2 weeks ago. So a lot of shows are coming up. I mean, you can see Limitless Soundz spelled with a Z. You know, add me on Twitter, Limitless Soundz with a Z. Instagram, same thing, Limitless Soundz with a Z. Facebook, yeah, just finished my album, Legends in Making. Shooting my first video at the end of this month, so be on the lookout for that. And we're gonna drop hip hop, and y'all gonna appreciate it. And pray to the Most High that you feel it. It's all love.
Y'all heard it. LS, Limitless. I hope you stay. Kill the cipher again.
Word is fun.
Bananas.
It's whatever.
It's been crazy, y'all. This has been like dope. This is one of the best episodes.
Oh, I'm glad.
So definitely a lesson for you to be here.
Hell's
all
up.
the way from the East Side.
East Side.
Chicago.
Represent.
Alright, y'all. So if y'all want to get on K.N.O.C., Hit us up at knockfreedom@gmail.com or on the Twitter, knock_freedom. And we're gonna get into the last cipher. Alright, y'all. This is not. Alright, y'all. So the topic of the last cipher is vibe. Now, y'all know the rules. They don't really have to say the word vibe, but then you have to reference the topic. Knock. Bars? Bars? That's what they call me. All I got is vibes to give. All I do is give it to you how I live. Shit. What else is next? But to let it be complex. With everything I give you, give your bars interjections. Man, it's a different section. My vibe got you listening. My professors is lessons you don't understand. Man, so let them stand till I knock them down. Let them blow up like a Taliban.
R.I.P. to my vibe. These niggas just killed it. No time to waste. I ain't gotta spill it. I ain't talking dentist, but I know that you feel it. You know, like feeling. I'm kicking wisdom. I'm kicking wisdom. Yeah, that's how I kicks it. That Lupe fiasco. I throw it up just like a task hole. Shout out to this asshole. Shut your pie hole. I see the pie holes. And after that, I pile up my dough. The journal, but you check my delivery. Close the doors on these hoes. I just kill chivalry.
Yeah, I got vibes like magazines. My essence got them jetting to the next thing. Better stop playing, you niggas know my next thing. I'm about to spit it, man. I swear I am the next king. Fuck it, man. We gotta get it all days, always. Got them period with all this point blank. Talking all this shit you niggas know. Really gotta plank. While these motherfuckers going crazy, sitting on the sink. What the fuck is up?